Kuljit, most women joke about their partner snoring, but it could indicate serious health issues. Can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Well, snoring is something I would always say is a social disturbance. So it could be your partner, it could be your working colleague, and when you travel together, you have sometimes people snoring in the aircraft. And if you share rooms, you just need one person that snores like there's no tomorrow, and he can disturb the harmony of the entire group.
That would be me, yes.
So definitely snoring is a social issue, but the bigger problem of the snoring is sleep apnea. And the question normally goes is, does normally snoring means that you are having sleep apnea? Now, by and large, these two conditions are actually quite separate. But I must say, you may be a snorer, but not necessarily you have sleep apnea. But
what is sleep apnea specifically?
So sleep apnea, it is very specific. You can actually notice it in anyone that snores. Very easy to detect sleep apnea in a snoring patient. They will snore in a very rhythmic manner, and then suddenly they will stop snoring while they are sleeping. And everyone will feel that, wow, this is going to be a break. He has stopped snoring. Now that stop snoring episode will then continue back again with snoring. So that lull, I would say, it's actually sleep apnea. They stop breathing at that point of time.
Oh, right. Okay.
And that can be quite dangerous in the sense that at least when you snore, it can be detected. But there are a lot of them do not snore, but they stop breathing silently. And oxygen levels will actually fall down in their system, and then the brain will wake them up.
Right.
And then they start breathing again, either with a cough sometimes, or they will change their position. They're actually awoken from deep sleep back to shallow sleep when the apnea kicks into a level where the oxygen goes really at a low level.
So it's the brain telling the body, you're going to die if you don't wake up.
Yes, because we have very good monitoring system in our brain.
Right.
Our brain constantly monitors the blood to see how much oxygen that we have. The moment the oxygen level goes down, they are triggering buttons to wake you up. So that's not good because it keeps bringing you away from deep sleep.
And what does that do? So what does that sleep disruption pattern do? How does that affect the body?
So we need to have deep sleep, longer hours of deep sleep during our entire sleep cycle. Now, when you have deep sleep, that means you have restful sleep. And if you don't get that hours of restful sleep in a whole cycle of sleeping about 6 hours or 7 hours, you're going to get up unrested. And unrested means that when you are awake during the day, you're going to have this tiredness, lethargy, and you might also have micro sleep. For example, the worst case scenario could be when you're driving. You're wide awake, you're going at 120 kilometers or 130 kilometers, and suddenly you have this 1 second, 2 second micro sleep because you had sleep apnea, and you can have a fatal accident with it. You could be a board chairman of a meeting. You ask questions to your board members, and after asking questions to your board members, you are dozing off.